Yeah, so now I'm just a couple minutes away from Ait Benhaddou. Apparently, Ait Benhaddou is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Because it was a very, very important trading post. Oh, hello, goats.
So
This is
here
the
it's
Gladiator.
Gladiator Arena.
This is the Gladiator arena.
Yes, it was here. The first fight, the animals, the slave,
Yeah.
all was shoot here.
Right. So this is the part of the town that is a UNESCO site, but not allowed to drive there. Okay. I guess that's good because this would be very tricky to ride on. I would get across, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Ait Benhaddou. So this place apparently was very important because of its strategic location, very central in the trans-Saharan trade routes, and the routes from Sahara to Marrakesh, where all the big markets and everything were. Marrakesh was like a big hub, and this was like in dead center in where that route went.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Tu payes l'autre merci.
Hein? Ah, it's 20 dirham. Bonjour. What was,
Yeah. Yes.
what was your name again?
My name is Yassin.
Yassin.
Yassin from Ait Benhaddou.
You were born here.
Yes, I born here, but now I live in the new village. So and I came here. I work here. And as we work like with the one local associations of the area, they organize the local guides of the area, and also to give the good informations for the people and for the visitors who came in this area.
Cool.
Okay, so now we are going to see the first visit. We're gonna discover the Casbah.
Yeah.
Then we go to see the mosque, synagogue, the square area where they're shooting Gladiator movie, and then we see more things about this area.
Cool, thank you.
Yalla, welcome. So please mind your head when because you know there are small doors. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, the second, this is too small. Salam.
Cool.
Okay, so as you see, we are in a Casbah. This one. Yeah, but faisez attention. Attention, l'équilibration. So a kind of building like this, we call them Casbah. The meaning of this area, of these things, where the rich people live. Like wise men, chief of the tribes, always living in a big building. And this is the last construction. So the first was there. Not the first building, but the first Casbah. This one,
Okay.
2, third, the fourth, 5. There are 5 Casbahs. And this building, when the village start to build the collective security, then making tall houses outside to save the village. But when you find an architectures like this, we call them kasar. Kasar means palace, a fortification village, and which is on the top, you see,
Yeah.
consider it to be the first and oldest in the past, in this area. Long time ago is like a meeting point of the caravan, like a station where the people meet. Okay? And the materials to make a house, here or in the desert or in the mountains, always you need something resist and the insulation. That's why families using stone and clay and straw. In summertime keep cool, in winter warm, like a insulation system. And all is made with the same things. And also architectures of this area play a big role for the cinematography and have shot many movies like Gladiator, Indiana Jones, Samson and Dalila, Prince of Persia, Game of Thrones, Queen of the Desert, and then more. We will see the list. But some things from the movie cannot leave it here because of UNESCO in 1987 heritage site. Didn't want to see something artificial and they must destroy everything. So here was the mosque of this area with the Quranic school inside, and down there is souk, like a market, and there is synagogue. There are beginning when the Jewish came. Why exactly they came here? Because of the commerçant who pass, then live here. Then the Berbers. Berber is originally from here, the original tribe. Techniques to build a house. The first it's stone, like this. The second one it's blocks, depend of the size of the walls. Using blocks, we put the clay in the middle, then we have to press. And the third and the last techniques, it's bricks from clay and straw, and they get dry in 1 week, 2 weeks to dry. Then after we use it for make houses. Yeah. Then the roofs, we make wood like this one. Wood not heavy, it's resistant, strong, but not heavy, with the bamboo. Bamboo and clay and straw. And we can call this adobe. Adobe, it's a word.
Adobe.
Yeah, adobe, it's a word came from Spain. It means for this kind of this building, of this material.
This is called adobe building or
Building.
architecture.
Yeah.
Cool. This is the shopping street,
Yes, this is the souk, like a market.
Market Street.
Yeah, and this is the mosque. Assalamu alaikum. And Assalamu alaikum is an opening word. When you are in a souk or in a public place, always we say Assalamu alaikum. This is for to present, means peace.
Okay.
Peace for everybody. And respond that come by alaikum salam. And so look at here, the view. This is the last building in this area. The last constructions.
Okay.
Yes, this one. This is at the end of 18th century.
Oh, this was built in the 18th century.
In 18th century, yes.
Ah.
Then also the same name, Casbah. All it's a kasar.
Ah.
Now we are going to see the area where they making these things. Game of Thrones was on the front, on the, between the castle and the river. This one.
Ah.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Then this is the list all from 1954 until today. They making every like in every month there a movie, and depends. Some they stay if they have time. Like for example, if they want to make a building, they stay for a few months. If they want just to use inside of the houses, they use like few days and then gone. Yeah, and all. And this is the alphabet. And you know, in the country Morocco have a different cultures.
The Berber culture.
Yeah, the Berber, Bedouin, Nomads, Haratin, and then the difference. And the language is there Berber and Arabic and the French. And this is Berber dialect.
That's pretty cool. So many movies I never knew was shot in Morocco. Ah.
So
this
here
made the
it's
Gladiator.
Gladiator Arena.
This is the Gladiator arena.
Yes, it was here. The first fight, the animals, the slave, all was shoot here. In where we are now. And then during 3 months to build it, 2 weeks to shoot, and 3 months again to destroy everything. Yeah, this one here. And also shooting Prince of Persia in the same place. Indiana Jones, Kingdom of Heaven.
Also in this...
Yes, in the same place.
Wow.
Why exactly here? Because there on the front you see the view.
Oh yeah.
They take a special view with the castle, Ait Benhaddou.
That's cool.
The Millah in Arabic, synagogue in English. It was here. And so Jewish came here. The reason why? The commerce. To meet the caravans who cross the valley of Nila. They using this valley to go Marrakesh, imperial cities. And the meeting point was here. Then
cool.
trading things, and then Jewish live in Ait Benhaddou from 16th century until 1965, 67, and all gone from here.
Why?
Almost they move from here. Why exactly? Because they want to grow his economy,
I see.
and that's why go to the imperial cities
That makes sense.
for more distance and more safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now the synagogue is stay abandoned.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Cold water.
Cold water, yeah. Need cold beer.
That would be nice now.
Yeah. But tea, it's more bitter. If it's hot, tea. You drink tea inside the health, you feel cool. That keep cool inside.
Yeah?
Yes, that's why we call them Berber whiskey.
Very risky.
Berber whiskey.
That's good.
It's a tea.
This is cool.
Yeah, and the street was restored in 10 years ago. And one time in every 2 years, the UNESCO and the Minister of the Culture restored and helped to keep the architectures and the constructions as well. Maybe power for the families to bring him back again. Because why? Almost of the families didn't want to stay here, except the old generations.
Right. Oh,
Yes. So on the front, Assalamu alaikum. And
wow. This is a nice restaurant.
Yes.
Or a cafe or whatever.
yes, after we can have coffee here. Coffee
Wow.
or tea.
What a view.
Yeah, so this is the middle of this area. Down was the last building, 17th century, 18th century. And here is in 14th, 15th century. This is when the tribes grow more, like socio-economic, then more distance, and then come by levels from the top, from the safety to the stability. Down, then the new generations in other side all, for more facilities, electricity, water, and more things.
There's no electricity here.
Here, no electricity. Some families use the sun power,
Oh yeah.
like energy system, and others stay with the candles and the traditional things.
Cool.
Yeah. And this is the valley, Unila, Wadi al-Malh, the name of the river. The valley is Unila.
Huh.
That meaning of the name, Wadi al-Malh, what it means the river, Malh, it's salt.
Salt river?
Yes, it's a salt river.
Huh.
In the summertime, completely dry, and in the winter time, there water.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
That come from the high Atlas Mountains.
These are the bricks.
Yes, clay, straw, water mixed in the sand, 1 week, 2 weeks to get dry. Then we use it for bake a wall of 40 centimeters. This is an example. Yes, it's a resistance material.
Yeah.
In the same things in summertime inside of the house cool, in winter warm, and one times in every year we need to repair, to restore. Like this is an example. Look at the walls that get lost 1-2 centimeters of clay, and then we need to put it again to stay resist.
Does it ever rain here?
Yes, yes.
How does these buildings handle rain?
No, it's okay. They support one apart, but if they're more, will get stay wet, more wet, but not fastly to destroy it. And
Because of the straw and the stone inside.
yes, they keep resist. As you see on the wall, look at. For example, in a day, like 30, 40, 50 millimeters of water, that start like this.
Oh yeah.
More than 40, 50, then come like this until this. Then after the walls, they support a part of water. But if during more days, then we'll destroy it.
Right.
Just a part. And the walls, it's hold each other. It's not separate, as you see.
Yeah.
It's fixed.
Yeah.
Not easily to get down,
Yeah.
to destroy.
It's good.
And also this, in a free wall, we put the little bamboos to keep to take water off
Right.
outside.
Smart.
Yeah. Yeah, now let's see the esplanade.
And this architecture is like 1,000 years old, or when was this invented?
Yes, it's a beginning of 11th century.
Beginning of 11th century.
11th century, but their houses more than 11th century, and stay resist, same material, same things until the moment.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, as we see this, we say 11, but actually it's more than 11. Why exactly? There's some reason. They say here exist like in beginning of 5 6th, 7th century.
Huh.
Yeah, different dynasties.
That's interesting.
What was here? Even the architectures, it's completely different, and in each generations have a different idea, different things. Yeah, one amazing view from here. Here we can control everything, the valley. This is the south, east, north, and the west. And as we are in the southeast province, it's Ouarzazate. Ait Benhaddou, it's the name of this tribe. Altitude of this area, of this toll of the Casbah, it's about 300 meters, and the area, it's about 1,000 meters high.
Huh.
Yeah, above sea. This, but when we yes sir,
No.
when we count the normal altitude and altitude of where we are, we'll get 1,300 meters high. All.
That's cool.
Yeah, the longitude it's 340
Okay.
because their altitude and longitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the view from here is insane. Look at this.
Right.
Wow.
One complete panorama, and also their view of 360-degree around
Yeah.
the valley, the mountains.
It's amazing.
So here, as you see, all this. So look at the High Atlas Mountain. This
Oh,
way.
that's the High Atlas Mountains.
Yes, this way. The range. It's a long range
Wow.
from
Cool.
all this area, and there are 2 points heights above 4,000. One is Tubqal about 4,167 meters high above sea. The second one is 4,060 above sea. Tubqal and Jbel Eghil Numgun. Jbel Mguna is in the Rose Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. And then when you pass here, this is Atlantic.
That way is the Atlantic
This
Ocean.
way it's Ocean Atlantic, yes.
Huh.
All from Agadir, then go to the Atlantic and to the Mediterranean. Yeah,
Cool.
and here it's over desert. Ouarzazate, when you pass the gorge like Dedes Gorge, Tudra Gorge, then all desert sand.
Right.
Merzouga, Resani, Taos, Erfoud, all is desert. Also these directions to the south, Zagora, Hamid al-Ghazlan, Tantan, Tansicht, all is desert until Mauritania.
Cool.
Yeah, Mauritania it's from here to the occidental, Algeria it's here.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay?
Yeah.
Yalla.
Oh, I'm heading over there.
Yeah, next time we make the mountains.
Yes.
Yes, and the mountains. Because there are a lot of things to discover inside.
Yeah.
There-
Well, you need years to discover everything.
It's just like times like 1 week or 10 days, like 10 days good with good work.
Yeah.
We'll see the exceptional things. Like one part in the desert, one part in the mountains, one part in the imperial cities,
Yeah.
in the ocean, and you make like a salad mixed.
Yeah. I gotta get back on the bike, but let's have a coffee first.
Yes, of course. Because when you came here and you don't drink coffee, it's it's something.
Not often you get to have coffee with a view like this.
Yeah.
Have you traveled a lot before, or do you like
Yes.
traveling?
Yes. But local travel,
Local travel.
like Morocco,
Yeah.
like here, Marrakesh, Essaouira, Agadir, Rabat, and sometimes desert like Mohammed Garden, Merzouga, and around here.
Have you ever been outside of Morocco?
No, never.
No.
No, never.
Do you want to?
I hope. Why not? Why not discover other cultures, other countries, other things? Yes, because the holiday it's a dream for every humans. Me too. I dream to see the other countries, and
Where do you want to go?
I want to see first the important cities like Rome, like London,
Mhm.
like Sydney and Madrid and Berlin. And some of these cities, it's my dream one when I am young. Like
Yeah, I've been to all of those except London. They're beautiful cities.
yes, London. It's I read about it a book.
Yeah.
And also some pictures. It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting. And some countries in near like Africans, like Mauritania, Mali, Niger. It's familiar. Then maybe one day we meet him. Yeah, this is my dream.
Cool. Well, then you should do it. You should just.
Yes.
You only live once.
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. We must enjoy it.
Yes.
We'll see. Maybe Norway too.
If you come to Norway, then send me a message.
Norway, I read before about. It's mega wa. La qahwatin sadqa. Mega. Oh.
تير قهوة
The tita there.
إني ستختار طب ماشي صلا ماشي
Yes. هنا الحل They say it's just handmade.
Handmade coffee.
Handmade coffee.
Oh, interesting. Do you know how they make it?
How? Yes.
Like,
I know me make.
Yeah?
Me, I know how I make. But she, I don't know. She's, I don't know.
What does this taste like? I'm curious.
Why exactly I like Norway? Not only Norway and Denmark. Why? Because I see their relation between these countries with the Berber.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, or Amazigh.
How so?
That come by Vikings.
Oh yeah.
And Vikings and Berber, like me, like my culture, my family, it's quite similar because of the cultures of nature.
Yeah.
Nature, you must do everything to yourself,
Yes.
and you must fight for forever. That's why I see the Viking countries.
Yeah.
Also, it's maybe.
Well, the Vikings came. I don't know if they came to Morocco. Yeah, I think they did. Or at
Yes.
least to southern Spain, and were introduced to Berber cultures in southern Spain and Arabic cultures.
Yes, no, this is before Arabic.
Yeah.
Before religion, Islamic. It's more than 2,000, 3,000 years before history.
The Berber.
Berber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Vikings knew the Berber culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the past, the original of Europe, it's Viking and Berber. Amazing. Or just different. Stay always in the mountains and in the forest.
Yeah.
And in the ocean. Yeah. Then.
That's cool. You should come to Norway.
Yeah, I hope. I hope. This.
Interesting flavor.
Like the coffee.
It's okay. It's not bad. It's actually the best coffee I've had in Morocco.
This one.
Yes.
You joke.
No, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
There no machine. She
But
said.
you don't need a machine to make good coffee.
Yeah, no machine actually, no machine.
No.
Me, I make it for myself when at the morning.
Yeah.
When I arrive, they put water. When they get hot, I bring a bottle. I put the water and coffee, and move like 2-3 minutes. After I put it in grass.
Cool. That's similar to the old the Ethiopian method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You drink like a good coffee. Strong coffee. Better than the machine.
Yeah. I usually make coffee over fire as well in Norway. That's a very traditional way of making coffee in Norway, is making a bonfire and making coffee on the fire.
It's very interesting.
We call it, it's called cowboy coffee in English.
Calvary.
Cowboy.
Calvary.
Cowboy.
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 Yeah,
Cowboy,
coffee.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's heavy coffee. It's good.
So your whole family lives in this town?
Yes, from here.
Do you have any kids or?
Bro, I have me. I'm single, but soon I will get a wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just now prepare for make him a house.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
What is the culture of marriage like in your culture?
Here to be in your tribe, you're in the same tribe, and close to the family.
Hmm?
To be more families like some from girls from some uncles or aunt, and to make him to separate him than family, like to make him his house alone. This is the traditional.
So your family chooses your wife, or you choose your wife?
No, before, yes, before father and mother who choose,
Oh,
but now the boy or man who choose his wife,
right.
because at the end they find the trouble. Trouble if they fight, for example, fight boy and girl don't agree. They say it's not your business. They will talk with your father or your mother. The first time I didn't see you, I see your family, and then they taking this off. Then prepare the man go directly choose his wife. Even if there are problems in the future, will negotiate and will arrange.
Interesting. This is not the worst place to have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, a good glass.
It's interesting because like everyone in Europe, or not everyone, but a lot of people in Europe think Morocco is very, very like far behind in things, and it's very dangerous, and there's a lot of crime and a lot of
No,
robberies and a lot of.
no, this
My experience has been very different. I've met so many
no.
amazing people.
From here, I say welcome all the world to come to see and to discover the real adventures and the real challenge, and to see also the very beautiful views and the nature and the cultures
Yeah.
and the multicultural. And don't think the some things who make the mind the trouble, or it's easily it's full peace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's we hope, because also me first time when I travel outside from here, many people they say no, be careful, the city is not. When I get there, I find people like me. Nothing, always in peace. Everybody go his work. Nobody can touch you.
Yeah.
If you don't ask them, you will not talk to you. And then I think this is a bad story.
Yeah.
And then I take it off my
That's true.
from my mind. Yeah.
What do you do for work?
Work, I make a farmer.
You're a farmer.
Farmer, yeah.
What do you farm?
Cereals, like barley
Hmm?
or wheat. If there enough of water in the winter, I grow wheat. If the winter it's not strong, I just use barley. Barley and sometimes some vegetables, but now always water.
Yeah. So is it a water shortage here now?
Water if there enough.
Yeah.
Like beginning of winter, like in October, if it starts raining, we grow heavy things like wheat or some vegetables. But if no raining in October, we grow just others barley. Barley didn't use a lot of water.
Has it been changing? Have you noticed any change in the climates and how often it rains and stuff like
Yes.
that in the later years?
Yes, lot of changing.
Yeah.
Lot of changing. Like 5 years ago, and now it's completely different. Like 2015, 17, it's more green. More green. Now it's about 5 years, it's more dry. Like 60 or 70% dry of water.
Yeah.
And I think we'll get maybe we'll get more dry.
Yeah, it will.
Yes.
You really see the start. Like when I've been traveling around, you see the difference just from now since a couple of years back.
Yes.
Just 5 to 10 years ago, it was completely different in Europe as well.
Yeah, we'll get more dry.
Right now, there are heat waves in Europe and forest fires raging all over southern Europe, and people are dying from heat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw. I heard this here in the information. They say we'll get more dry.
Yeah.
The reason I think it's human.
Yeah, of course, it's
It's
climate
human.
change and our impact on the climate.
It's human. When I say the nature it's clean. But if, for example, you don't put something like cigarette or some rubbish on we cannot be the fire.
Yeah,
But if we put rubbish with the times, sun, hot, move, little wind, fire.
yeah,
Then after we'll burn everything, and we'll make more hot,
yeah.
less water, and it's catastrophe.
That's something I like. Morocco is so beautiful, the whole country, when I drive through it. But the one thing I notice is there's trash everywhere. Garbage, like plastic bottles and trash bags. And
Yeah, actually, this is that happen.
Why is that?
That happen. I cannot say the local, I cannot say the tourist, but this is a human mind. If, for example, the human miss like something's in the mind, if you, for example, the glass is clean, I want it to my house, but this is not clean, I didn't want. Then the people must make, if they want good for himself, must use it for nature, even if nobody see anymore. He must see himself to get always clean. Because when I drive, I drink water or I smoke, and then I put it outside. When I found someone near my house, then I make some rubbish, then I fight with them. And this is, it's some things of the hypocrite.
Yeah,
Psychological, it's hypocrite.
yeah,
And I'm not agree. I'm not agree because I prefer cross and see my value or my root, or not only my, but on the world, clean.
yeah,
Clean. Then we will maybe get across like steps, advance one steps. But if we put the same things, we stay always in our place.
Yeah.
Never moves. Even if we have where we have, we stay. And even the mind cannot get changing.
yeah,
And I hope maybe one day, some part, not all, just a part of scent of the humanity to understand the ethics of the nature.
yes.
If they
agree.
if they will not say they support ethics of the human, just think about the nature.
Yeah,
Where they take his bread, his food, his everything.
yeah. I wish everyone thought that way. Everyone, like, if you bring trash with you, you can bring it back. Like, if you bring something
Yes.
with you, you can always bring it back and,
Yes.
and throw it in the
Yes.
trash can instead
Yes.
of in the nature.
Yeah, of course. Because if you, for example, you want something clean to your home, but something bad not. Why? You must make clean and bad same. Because when I destroyed outside, like nature or forest or something, then I destroyed my life, but I don't know how. With the time I find this in my way.
Yes.
Maybe a part of my house will destroyed. Maybe family gets sick and they cannot pay. And then a lot of there are people that don't have same thing. Just eat, drink, and sleep, and broken the life of others, and forgot. Forgot. Yeah, this is the logic.
Yeah.
This is the logic. Humanity first, ethic, then literature and law. Then for move like steps on advance.
Yeah. Well, this was nice. Thank you so much.
Good.
I have to get back on my bike now before it gets dark.
Yes.
So I can find camp.
Yes, yalla, let's go.
But thank you so much for showing me around. This was very nice of you.
Yeah, you are welcome.
It was very interesting. Do we have to pay?
Yes, these are the coffee.
Yeah, it was good. It was.
Because I told him you are the coffee man.
Yes. This was the best coffee I've had in Morocco so far.
Thank you. Because here in Morocco we are famous with the tea.
Yeah?
We are good in tea.
How do you make this coffee?
Just no machine. Just a bowl in fire. Just
And steep
and
the.
mix it.
Yeah?
I boil coffee inside and milk inside. Mix it.
Nice. That was good.
Thank
you. Do you want a sticker?
Yes, of course, yes. So
Well, thank you.
And next time, inshallah. Good holiday.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
microphone.
this, leave it.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Have a good night.
Welcome. Thank you and good holiday.
Thank you. Goodbye. Well, this was fun. I did not expect it. I was just planning on doing a quick 5-minute stop, taking some pictures and then leaving. But this took a bit longer than I expected. So now it's actually getting dark soon. I'm not sure I'll be able to make it all the way to the mountains tonight. So I think I will have to find a camp somewhere close by here and then go there tomorrow. This is about a between 3 and 4 hour drive. And it's dark in an hour and a half, 2 hours or so. So it's not a good idea to go up there now. But this place is beautiful. Maybe I could just put up my tent somewhere here, or don't even need a tent in this heat. Really interesting town. It's fun that the movies were shot here. I didn't know Lord of the Rings and Gladiator and stuff was made here, or parts of it. Huh. Well, now let's hope the bike and everything is still there.
Yeah, this was nice.
It was very interesting. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Where are you from?
Norway.
Norway.
You?
Italy.
Italy. Ah, cool. I'm going there in 2-3 weeks.
Where?
Don't know. where the bike takes me. I'm going to Austria, so I'm going in the northern parts.
Hi, my brother.
Hey,
How is the visit?
that was very interesting. I learned a lot.
Inshallah. Come in, I show for you some.
Yeah.
I make just the old things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the door, like that. This is the Jews. Because before, many Jews live with us.
Yeah, in the Jewish quarter. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah. Huh. So all of these things are from like a long time ago.
Yeah, the antique. Antique.
Cool. Interesting.
Antique. See? That one, this is with the camel bone.
Camel bone.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting. That's cool. Camel bone.
This is also with camel bone.
Oh yeah.
Camel. And the Ibn wood.
When was this made?
Huh?
When was this made? How old is it?
This?
Yeah.
Like 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah. That's not very old. No. But this, yes.
This is very old?
Yeah, very
How-
old. This, yes.
How old is this?
And this also.
Do you know how old?
This?
Yeah.
Like 125 years. This.
Wow.
And this also. No heavy.
Cool.
This is with the snake, the leather snake, the cobra.
Ah.
Cobra.
Wow, cool. Cobra leather.
This is for wife.
Oh, you make this?
Yes. This is with stones, indigo stone.
Ah.
This with the pistazulite. The pistazulite.
What kind of metal is it?
Silver.
It's silver.
Silver.
Beautiful. That is a dead camel. Okay.